power is ours. It's KingLeonX, the human liberator. This is episode 115. Episode 115 of Take Charge of Your Life, where we discuss strategies, tactics, and processes that we could implement right now that will measurably increase the quality of our lives. Today, we're talking about all things exist now. This is our midday self-mastery series where we discuss ideas and concepts that we can examine, that we can study, that we can interpret, that we can execute, that will not only add value to our lives, our families, not only to our communities, but the world. Every day we make the choice and choose prosperity over scarcity. We choose abundance over lack and limitation. We choose optimism over pessimism. We choose sound health over illness. We choose to serve, right? We choose to become our greatest version. We choose righteousness over wickedness, and we understand that this choice is a daily choice that we must make. We must always remind ourselves of our heroic mission in life. We must always remind ourselves of our greatest version. We must always daily remind ourselves of our highest excitement, and we must go forward and toward our highest excitement if we want to live and lead a fulfilled life, a life of recognized value and significance. And so today's episode, we're talking about all things exist now. All things exist now. All right. And so, listen. In sacred geometry, right? Or that might be too deep for y'all. I'm not gonna talk about sacred geometry because most people, that might be too deep for y'all. Y'all know what a trinity is, though, right? Right. Y'all know man, woman, child, mind, matter, spirit, height, length, width, you feel me, gas, liquid, solid, right? Past, present, future. Alright, past, present, future, right? These is all of these things exist now. Alright, so what we're talking about today is how to realize that our goal, so our heroic aim, our highest excitement, our vision of the future, and where we are right now, and who we've been up to this point, all exist like right now, simultaneously, in parallel realities. So, listen, I don't want to get too deep, right? Because I don't want to go over your head. But I want you to know that your goal and the process of the goal, the attainment of the goal and the process of the goal is the same thing. It all exists now. If you can close your eyes, right, and see clearly what it is that you intend for your life, whether it be in your finances, whether it be in your relationships, whether it be in your social contribution, whether it be in your business or career, whether it be in your legacy, right? Whether it be in your recreation, if you can clearly conceive in the mind a clear picture and believe that it's possible for you, then you can achieve it. What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And in fact, that is the creative process. That is the creative flow. It must exist here in the world that's unseen first and be clear enough to be transferred to paper, right? For example, I'm outside right now. I'm sitting on the roof, right? I'm outside. I'm in Philadelphia, right? And this whole block had to be built on paper. The blueprint had to be laid out prior to the first brick being laid. This house, this roof, I'm standing on this roof. It's like an abundant amount of bricks that I see, right? It's an endless amount of bricks. But before one was even laid, before there was one brick laid, I'm here to tell you that all of this shit was built. All of this existed in the energy form. It existed in the mind of the creator, and then it existed on paper. And then that belief in that energy was transferred and harnessed from the invisible to the visible. Because we're gods, because we're recreators, because we can close our eyes, see something, open our eyes, and make it seen by the work of our hands and by the power of our voice and our will, the constructive use of our will. So I'm here to tell you that all of your goals and all of your dreams, all of your greatest good exists right now in the energy form. And it's for you. It's up for you to put yourself in a vibrational frequency or alignment to receive it or to achieve it. Let me give you a better example. You're watching TV. If you watch TV, right? If you watch TV, I don't watch TV, but I did go get some food today, and at the restaurant, and they had Family Feud on, right? They had Family Feud on. Right, and so that was my first time watching TV, probably in like a couple months, right? But anyway, I had seen the Family Feud, right? And I understand what I'm watching. It's all light being transferred in frequencies, and whatever channel it was on, that's what the image that we was able to receive. But I know for a fact that even though I was watching Family Feud, at that same exact time that was being streamed, it was over 500 plus 500 other channels. I know that there's 500 other channels going on simultaneously. But the only one I'm going to get is the one that I'm tuned into. So all of your realities exist right now. But the only one that you're going to receive, the only one that you're going to experience is what you're tuned into. So you could have you could be watching a sports game and then know that your favorite show is on another channel. No matter how much you know that your favorite show is on the other channel, you could believe in that show. You could believe in that other channel is there and know that it's there. You could go beyond belief and know that it's there, but you cannot receive what is there for you on that channel until you tune into that frequency. So knowing is not enough. We must apply. Right? And so if we know that all things exist now, then we must apply our daily efforts towards the attainment of our definite major purpose. If not, then we're wasting a life. Or we haven't, you feel me? Or we haven't figured it out yet. but the reason that we do take charge of your life is because we want you all to experience, to not feel separate from your highest excitement. We want you to not feel any division between you and your greatest good. You and your greatest version exist right now. But here's the paradox. You and your lowest version also exist right now. Your greatest version and your lowest version. Your capacity for faith and righteousness exists right now. And then your the capacity for wickedness and savagery, they equally exist right now. And it's up to you to choose. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to determine if you're for the light or you're for the dark. Are you for wickedness? Are you for righteousness? Are you for understanding? Are you for confusion? Are you for liberty or tyranny? They both exist right now. They all exist inside of you. The capacity for applied faith and the capacity for the type of fear that paralyzes you. The type of fear that keeps you in one place. Blaming, making excuses, complaining, and criticizing. I'm here to tell you that what you focus on expands. And you want to know. So I don't know if you know any geniuses or not, or if they're connected to you. But here's a sure way to tell a genius. All right? They don't spend any time talking about the things they don't want, because they know that what they focus on expands. And so they know that the secret of change is focusing on all the effort and energies into building the new and not fighting the old. So instead of blaming, complaining, making excuses, and criticizing the things that they don't want, they make the choice to choose and speak and think the types of thoughts and the types of things that they want to manifest into their reality. They choose to deny the appearance of poverty and affirm their birthright of abundance. They choose to deny the appearance of lack and choose to affirm their birthright of abundance and prosperity. We as geniuses or genii choose to deny all lack, all scarcity beliefs, all self-imposed limitations, and affirm our highest good and our greatest version and our heroic mission. And if that's not the type of person that you are, then, well, it's possible that you can become that way. It's possible that you could get better. It's possible that you could get stronger. It's possible that you could get wiser. It's possible that you could find a heart. It's possible that you could become more compassionate. It's possible that you could become more merciful. You have the capacity for excellence. You have the capacity for greatness in you. But it's your choice whether those skills in your greatest good and your greatest version lies dormant and it goes with you to the graveyard, or do you activate it? Do you activate your potential? Come on, hold on. I gotta stand up, man. Hold on. Praise goddamn God. Praise God. Praise breath. Praise life. Praise oxygen. Praise carbon dioxide. Praise light. Praise melanin. Praise energy. Praise information. Praise goddamn energy. Praise matter. Praise vibrations. You feel me? How strong are you really, family? This is what I want to know. How strong are you really? Right? Because time's a ticking. You could be who you wanted to be by now. You could be who you wanted to be by now. That's the thing. You could be who you wanted to be by now. You could live the life that you wanted to live by now. You could be living it. You could be doing that shit right now. But you're not, though. You're blaming, you're making excuses, you're criticizing, and you're complaining. And each time you do something like that, you give the power away. Damn. Stop giving your power away, family. I don't blame, I don't make excuses, I don't criticize, and I don't complain. I take full responsibility. And I do what I want, whenever I want. Because I made the choice. I don't have to, I choose to. Alright? So, on Monday, I'm about to be in Florida. I haven't blacktivated in Florida ever since I became a blacktivist. I haven't been out there in a while. So I just grabbed a one-way ticket. I don't like getting round trips because it puts too much pressure on me. It's like, oh, I gotta leave at this time. Nah, I don't have return date authorities over me. You feel me? Like, I don't have a job to come back to. You feel me? Or some other type of authority or something, some shit. I don't live my life like that. If I'm going to go to a different city, I'm going to go to a different state, I'm going to get me a one-way. And then when I feel like it's time for me to go, I'm going to figure out what next city I'm about to go to, and I'll get me a one-way to there. And then I'll make my way back to my house eventually. You feel me? So I'm about to be in Florida. So if you're in Florida, I would love, 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 love to connect with you. I would be so honored to build with you and to meet you and your family and stuff like that. Be able to share some meals and some ideas, take some selfies, and I can plug you into a lot of the things that we've been doing offline. I've got a lot of offline strategies for the people. But anyway, it's KingLeonX, the Human Liberator. That was y'all 15 minutes of powers, episode 115 or 16 of Take Charge of Your Life, episode 116. Until we speak again, remember, your performance level is directly related to whether you feel like you could get the job done or not. Okay, Karen, I see you said Houston. Yo, so I'm gonna be in Texas in August. So you gotta let me know about that October date. I know I'm gonna be in Dallas for a few shows and things like that I have to do in August. I believe like August 16th, I'm flying to Dallas from Atlanta. So I'm gonna be in Atlanta later or in August or whatever too. But anyway, last time I came to Houston anyway, like I hit you up, you didn't have time for me. It's cool though. It's cool. I'll be around again. Anyway, like this, y'all. The power is ours. Don't be afraid of your light. Don't be afraid of your greatest version. Like you could literally carve out whatever type of life that you want to live and then go live it. If you don't do that and then you just get mad at people who do that, then you're just going to be a bitter, old, broke, confused, poor, lonely person. And you're going to be frustrated and you're going to be miserable and you're going to probably be lonely. Right? And you're going to have a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda stories. I don't shoulda, coulda, woulda nothing. Damn, I had one shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shoulda went harder in playing football in high school. I coulda went harder, and I woulda went harder if I knew that some other shit. Blah blah blah. Right? But that's the only thing that I regret. All I did was play basketball. I played basketball. I was real good. I played basketball competitively my whole life, and I was real good. But I didn't go as hard in football just because I felt like I was too smart for that shit anyway. But I know that how fast I am, that I could have made the league and did a whole bunch of other shit, blah, 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 right? And so this is the thoughts that I used to think when I was like 19 or some shit. And I was like 20. And I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to live my life on a shoulda, coulda, woulda. This feeling actually sucks right now. The fact that I'm not, on these field, or I'm not on this court, hooping, I'm not going to the league and all of that shit. I wasn't gonna live my life on some I could have did this and I should have did that, and I would. Hell nah, not me. I decided that I was gonna do something significant with my experience, with my existence, make some measurable, dramatic changes in my life and my personal philosophy and my habits that was going to yield me more constructive results. And ever since I made that choice, you feel me? I've been all the way turned up, all the way turned up, all the way turned up, all the way turned up. DJ, turn me up. This is my favorite song. Go and pop a bottle. This right in your song. Well, hey, who remember that Roscoe Dash joint? Anyway, it's KingLeonX telling you, Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't complain, don't blame, don't make excuses, don't criticize. Develop more skill. Become stronger. Become wiser. Become more capable to deal with the never-ending challenges of the 21st century and beyond. How strong are you really? All right. If you want to connect with me and tribe up with me and the type of shit that I got going on, and you want to plug in with me offline and get build a relationship with me offline, then be a part of my team. Plug into bornroyalty.org. Check out all of the stuff that we have on there. We launch November 17th, but we pre-launching right now, and we could use help of serious committed people. All right? Stay grateful.